right, it says your number one best tactical pre-match analysis. I'll be the world of football on YouTube. I was on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. It's time to really bounce for the most consistent updates our YouTube, our sports, so you don't get any better than you get it from here. Oh bounce, yeah, bounce. Oh bounce, yeah, bounce. Because while you bounce, you get energy. Analysis thing out there, mom. Of course, I will give you the best in terms of tactical analysis. There is a lot of things to pour on the table. Dissecting here, didn't come on. And your mom, that was on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. See, thank you to all of you. Obia, still won't subscribe. Thank you. I mean, there be a YouTube catcher me say there are a lot of people that watch a video and still want to me subscribe. I mean, watch a video and me subscribe and you have to subscribe. Send a open a consistent notification. And important, it helps send a because they watch my videos in here. And when you say you were able to see it, then you go and watch, or sometimes you put it down and you settle it, then you watch it. Important. Into him, Mr. Won't subscribe here. Just do me a favor. Not even conchia. Then go in there, subscribe to the channel, just so you can also push me. And then when you make me favor, then you push me to do more for you or has on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. So go to the subscription button, tap on the subscription button, choose subscribe, choose all the same. Anytime your content ever dropping up, we are first to have it. I say on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Send it back, come, so that we can keep on bouncing, because there's a lot to talk about. That was on Fiifi-Manfred or the YouTube. See, you've been following me for long. You've been watching the analysis. You've been enjoying. On days like this, like Champions League nights and then on Wednesday, my goal is to make sure you win. In fact, from Sunday and last weekend, I hope people will be winning. It's me winning on Sunday. And now, it was only Dortmund, any little match, over 2.5. Else would have had about 4 slips winning that was on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. But we go again today, and then before we bring code on Twitter, on Facebook, or wherever, people are enjoying the analysis. They are sticking the code and stuff like that. What I'm saying is, maybe you're on YouTube, maybe you don't follow on Twitter. In the video, in the description of this video, they're calling them. Go and pick the codes. It gives you a huge chance of winning something. Shanekesi, Senegal Beneska be waiting here enjoy one analysis now as Etiko Nakucha Senegal you can enjoy was on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube near real. And obviously there is the Champions League conversation. There is FC Barcelona that is going to play against Benfica. Bruno Lage, Benfica, very stubborn side to play against, especially at the Dalu. Barcelona seem to be on very good form, and I've said it several times. In a season where there have been times where Barca would have to dig deep. At the beginning, me entrusted Barca to dig deep. But in the last few games, FC Barcelona have done a very good job in terms of digging deep and getting results. And today, if they can get the results, they would have to dig deep. We are trusting Barca for me to make dig deep. No many results against team, my friend, SC Benfica or Portugal, which is an important game over there for them. There's the Paris Saint-Germain game versus Liverpool. There is, of course, there's Inter Milan versus Feyenoord. There is Bayern Leverkusen versus Bayern München. Nina all matches and because we're Champions League game. After the games, there is a post-match analysis. But anyway, it is a big breaking news, and of course, we're England on them. Big breaking news. Somebody asked me why. There are 2 players, very important players for the summer. I said, almost every team in BR, there, and I said, trying to do well, are preparing also for the summer. Say in the summer, they can get some of the best players. Liverpool and Chelsea, echo 2 players, so 2 very important players in both teams' future. Now, for Liverpool, they've started with trying to tie down some of the most important players for the long-term future. So players like Salah, players like Ibu Konate, players like Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool for who didn't come out extensively so that they can keep them our Anfield. It's something that I am so at some point in time. Near Trent Alexander-Arnold, Madrid for have pulled him away, and that's why have not signed a contract extension for them. People are saying that Trent wants some more time to decide his future. People spoke about Mohamed Salah was still on a contract of better than the table also, and that he would want to stay at Liverpool. Saudi Arabia for them come up, Paris Saint-Germain, they would want Mohamed Salah, and all of these conversations around Mohamed Salah and whether he will stay at Liverpool or he will go away to abroad and go and play somewhere else. It's a huge one. Recently, Niayet said Abranti friend Ibu Konate, he's not in a hurry to leave Liverpool. Now Liverpool for the brand offer now he's going to stay over there. Now what Liverpool are trying to do when they say some of the best talents are they've asked questions about them. Now first of all, there is a centre forward that almost all of them, also on the part of Chelsea have said they need a centre forward. A centre forward. In fact, it's not just Omokran on Becca. Everybody that has watched Chelsea games will tell you say Nicolas Jackson Bobo Nibia. Chelsea create chances. But you this side chance no more creating is a problem. Now on the flip side, people also say it's okay, fine. So Nicolas and Bobby, like in recent times, they for Chelsea to create clear-cut chances because nobody really ran those channels for them. Until say Enzo Maresca, Ebabe, you saw Brandt friend Pedro Neto as a central forwarder, or not able centre backs from their shapes, ran the channels for them, and then split centre backs. No, nobody was really doing that, and it's a bone of contention. It's a big conversation for a lot of people at Chelsea Football Club, and they want a centre forward now. One player that as it stands today, Chelsea and Liverpool, Echo Mopa, Brandt your friend Benjamin Sesko. But more Renfi say at RB Leipzig, this Benjamin Sesko guy last summer, Arsenal for a corner home tried to convince him to come and play at Emirates under Mikel Arteta for Arsenal. Benjamin Sesko decided to Obetsna or RB Leipzig and sign a contract extension for that team. Senebeya Onko Arsenal. So as it stands now, it is an open deal. Chelsea have contacted Abrantia, your friend Benjamin Sesko, in hope for a centre forward that can drive them. Marinfi said Chelsea are playing in the UEFA Conference League, and there is a game for Chelsea Football Club. We will do that analysis later. But the first player Chelsea and Liverpool, pushy so Benya Abrantiano to Chelsea Football Club, Abrantia, friend of Benjamin Sesko. Really important player because it means obey center for the member out the Wait Masanso running channels like Nicolas Jackson. Now for a lot of Chelsea fans, so Chelsea to meet a center forward, it means that you will have Abrantia, your friend of Nicolas Jackson, sometimes playing on the left hand side. So they will be man the Jumano with pulling center backs out and it's and then in the box now you have very good box strikers be to say Benjamin Sesko and the other guys that Chelsea have been looking at our Chelsea Football Club. And into Chelsea are really pushing so Benjamin Abrantia, their friend Benjamin Sesko, and they can add him to almost score now our Chelsea Football Club. So next season they will have a lot of quality to go in there and then go and compete and get some job done. Now, apart from Abrantia friend of Benjamin Sesko, Liverpool for an entire race for a Hungarian fullback. And on him, as a Liverpool for a year to say Trent Alexander-Arnold may leave. And what is going on is that Liverpool are quickly trying to make sure they find a replacement for Abrantia, a friend of Trent Alexander-Arnold, or a versatile fullback team. And there's a Hungarian fullback on the Abrantia friend Domenico Szoboszlai, if in the same country, if in Hungary. And what is going on is Abrantia, your friend Domenico Szoboszlai has started a conversation for Liverpool. Liverpool for that trying so hard to make sure they will get a boy in and then let him come in and play. Boy, he was born on November 7, 2003. It means 21 years into a Fetisar Chelsea profile of players that are less than 24 years old. The height 1.80, a left back. The agents Liam Sports Group are hungry. Emma Bournemouth, and he's called Abrantia, your friend of Milos Kerkez. He's a player Chelsea have asked conversations about him. Now, so Juventus far before Abrantia friend Renato Vega in the goal. Now, Milos Kerkez is very aggressive, very combative, and a very good dweller. Also, somebody that's technically good and can slot and invert into the middle of the park like Marco Correa. Now, Chelsea are beginning to say Abrantia, your friend of what's his name, Renato Vega. So Obe joining team, my friend Juventus on a permanent deal because Obe consistently at left centre back. Now say Obe team about constantly for them just because Obe saw World Cup ni BMA Portugal there. Then they will sell him to Juventus, add some money to it. No matter what Abrantia friend Milos Kerkez. But the thing is that Liverpool want to echo Milos Kerkez on first. At moment Domenico Szoboszlai started on Milos Kerkez didn't come on. Me sure the social bond but you will see Kerkez, very good player. And Bournemouth for are saying that they're expecting 40 million, especially if they don't qualify for Champions League. Champions League, then they will ask for more money. 40 million or more expected. Bueno and Andomi Ariola, one of the most intense fullbacks of English Premier League, very aggressive. You winning duels, you running channels, you get into the face of people. You're a very, very important player for Tima, your friend Bournemouth. And of course, obviously Bournemouth expect to pay 40 million plus, close to 3 times what they paid over there. Almost about 12 million, and they want to get about 3 times more of what Milos Kekes Chelsea and Real Madrid ask questions and have Kekes on their radar. Manchester United and expected to go in and then do a deal for him. And if you go there, the big question is can Bournemouth can they keep on a young team together now, because I'm a centre back, a friend Hoyson, very good player at Chelsea. Then Milos Kekes also another player that Chelsea are really looking at. These are 2 key players that are going into the summer. Chelsea and Liverpool for them are fighting over. They are pushing over. They are trying to get around each other. The top players now. Europe no more my games now. Very, very important thing at Chelsea for now. It's important. So over Chelsea Airboy Conference League game. First off, so Chelsea here. Fashion team say although the Conference League ain't sharing a competition for a club like Chelsea. Chelsea have a chance to win all of 3 European trophies now, and one history somewhere it's going to stay forever. Because I don't think there's going to be a time very soon now Liverpool or Real Madrid will go and play our Conference League in the Spanish La Liga. Almost every season, Real Madrid will play in the Champions League. Almost every season, Liverpool and Europa League, Conference League, and the amounts of Akobo. What it means, and it's a Chelsea for have a huge chance to go and play the Conference League and get results in there and then win it. Me and Mochina, I'm away at Copenhagen against team friend FC Copenhagen. A team that you will not write off. So Chelsea team Copenhagen. The run to the final becomes a little bit smooth and then straightforward for them to try and see if they can win it. And then Paul Merson didn't come about Chelsea game against team friend Copenhagen. Or China, the proper pre-match tactical analysis and tell you what we expect from team friend Copenhagen for this of Paul Merson. So Chelsea can make history by being the only team to ever win every European competition that could last for forever over there. That's something that I bring to a friend Paul Mason, a pushy pa, sending Rebecca Honum. I say Chelsea can go in and do the job over there. Now, the good thing, and he said Chelsea echo in a next round of games now with most of our players in back. The last time in training, Chelsea centre backs, Prap, effective team in one. I bring to your friend Wesley Fofana and I bring to your friend Benoit Bellachile. For Bellachile, a lot of people have lost confidence in him, and I agree. Some people will lose confidence in Abrante friend Benoit Bellachile because he used to be very, very good when he came to Chelsea. But I said this season the formula at the pick and things aren't going on well for him at all. For Chelsea Football Club over there. And then now you can tell say his presence, Chelsea because he's a player or boy with the on the ball ability, off the ball ability, aggressive, winning of duels. He is one of the best that you can ever have. Since signing for Chelsea, sadly, our friend Wesley Fofana have only played 20.5% of the available first 10 minutes for Chelsea across all competitions. That is so sad for our friend Wesley Fofana. Ultimately, more games consistently. It's not been good for him over there. In terms of ability, Fofana is Chelsea's most complete defender, and I've said it several times. He is one of the most complete defenders that you can have. Possession, a rare blend of skill, speed, and strength that makes him capable of dominating opposition attackers in the air and on the ground, in small spaces and in larger spaces as well. But what is going on is that Abrantia, your friend Wesley Fofana, has been really unavailable to Chelsea. And what Chelsea are trying to do is that they will get Wesley Fofana very much available for him. Results now. It's very, very important that friend Wesley Fofana can be back. His return really comes at a time at Chelsea in here consistency. So bet me earlier really matches baby. It comes at a time at Chelsea are pushing to get Abranteɛ friend Wesley Fofana, the technical ability to play, the ability to run channels and stuff like that. No, it's important for Abranteɛ friend Wesley Fofana, and Chelsea really want to get him. So when your results no our Chelsea Football Club. It has not been easy with the absence of Abranteɛ friend Wesley Fofana. Chelsea are worse without Wesley Fofana. So Wesley Fofana, new one might affect them. So now with Wesley Fofana coming back now, it should be a very, very good one for them. Tyreek George's contract at Chelsea ended, but what Chelsea are saying is that they can go on and extend the contract for him for 1 more year. And then Chelsea young boy IFRO Esteval Willian, the value has increased from 30 million to 60 million. Can you imagine that Chelsea and Tona? How much would you have bought a Abranteɛ friend Esteval Willian from the Brazilian market today? Paul Mason said Cole Palmer has to play in this game against Copenhagen. Chelsea can't go out to the Conference League, and then they have got Leicester City at home on Sunday. This is nice safety nets because the fixtures have living up, and that's the problem. And Chelsea need to go in and get a job done. I say now just snatching a little bit of them chances that needs to go in, and if it goes in off his backside, Chelsea need that, because then when Cole Palmer's playing well, they are completely and utterly a different team. Talking about what Chelsea can do and how good they have been over there. And Chelsea are still looking for a striker, and the likes of Samuel Maradiomo have been in there. And now most of the Chelsea fans, like I said, for them to choose Abranteɛ friend Liam Delap without a second of thought. I like the edge he plays with, and there's a lot to his game, and we haven't seen at Ipswich Town. That is what a lot of the people are talking about Abranteɛ, your friend Liam Delap, and what he can bring to Chelsea when he goes in there to be the player that Chelsea have been looking for over there, our Chelsea Football Club. Todd Boehly, the one thing I think he misses is that 3 years in his long time in football, it's a long time, especially when you have taken over a football club that's had such success, ruthless pursuit success, endless pursuit success. That is why Chelsea should make sure so they go on and succeed, and they start with the Conference League this season. And then according to Fabrizio Romano, the majority of the players are understood to be very happy with Enzo, his approach, his methods, and his tactics. The phase of the Blues' plans next season once again be Enzo Maresca. And according to Fabrizio Romano, what is going on is that Chelsea Forum are very, very excited about coach and friend Fabrizio Romano, Abranteɛ coach and friend Enzo Maresca, and he's going to be the face of the club. He's going to be there with them, and no matter what happens, he's going to be the coach. And I think I agree. Enzo has done an absolutely very, very good job at Chelsea Football Club, and it is going to be insane. So we are everything in field. Chelsea didn't sign any striker in January as they didn't find the right profiles available. They will be still busy with the position in the summer, with Maresca part of the conversation to pick the best option possible as a number 9 on winnability. And I think that that's the best thing that's going to happen to Chelsea in the summer is the fact that for the very first time Chelsea are going to go into the summer with their coach doing a joint transfer job with our sporting directors, and that's what the sporting directors have wanted. Coach Onyomu is and that's what Enzo Maresca brings. Chelsea insists that at this point Maresca is untouchable, a key part of the project, with the club very happy to continue with him no matter what happens in the final months. That is what we're expecting to have. Chelsea owners, directors, and the players believe to trust Enzo Maresca to go forward and be the face of the club as it stands there. Chelsea want to say Enzo Maresca and Echo, and they are going to keep him in there to be the coach that takes them to the next level. We'll wait to see. And then team will not fly Echo Copenhagen to go and play in that UEFA Conference League game on Gwakobo against FC Copenhagen. They will look to win. Chelsea can't afford not to win. And then team that Chelsea they took Copenhagen, and so any Lucas Beckstrom air travel, Philip Jorgensen air travel, Robert Sanchez air travel, defenders no Josh Champon, Tosin Adrabia, Benoit Belachile, Trevor Chaloba, Levi Cole, Marco Crea, Malo Gusto, Rhys James, midfielders Matisse Amugu, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Kenan Dewsbury Hall, forwards no Tyreek George, Shim Moeka, Pedro Neto, Christopher Nkuku, Cole Palmer, Eni Jadon Sancho, Chelsea, Eddie Boys Tinya, air travel, so Mako, Akakobo game against FC Copenhagen. Nabibia Ayakama, Senegal, they can get it. Chelsea phoning him. So it's a big chance for them to get success in Europe. And in getting success in Europe, this is the match where almost starting with inside game against team your friend FC Copenhagen. So may Jumano the BBI I come the BBI correct one for Chelsea Football Club. So wait to see how Chelsea fare in some match and the subsequent match that are going to come. It's good to see the Chelsea players are very, very good, and they are going to come in. Chelsea and for Brentford friend Wesley Fofana Anko. I think in the game against Leicester City, Chelsea will start with a Brentford friend Wesley Fofana. So they want the other centre backs to go and play. Then against Leicester City, a Brentford friend Wesley Fofana will probably sit in and then play our Sam Manchester United, which is a very, very good sign for Chelsea Football Club. And your games now, but subsequently, the underlying the metrics are saying the same things that I have been saying for a very long time. I was on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. You have got any point this season had a glimmer of football competition with the big boys based on what you saw. It's because of Maresca. It's because of him. I've not been more convinced about any Chelsea coach in a very long time than Enzo Maresca, and all of us hope that he succeeds at Chelsea. And we'll see how things will go. Everything is going to be fine at the very, very top. In the PL, Chelsea have conceded an average of a goal a game with Wesley Fofana in their team and 1.6 without him. It means that Chelsea concede more when Wesley Fofana is out of the team. When he's there, Chelsea do concede less. So Chelsea will hope that you'll be able to get Wesley Fofana back into the team over the weekend against my friend Leicester City. I'm a Chelsea Football Club. It's something that's really important for them, and Chelsea Football are pushing so they can get Enzo Maresca in the long term and they can have him to get the things that what is really important for him. And we'll see how things will go on. It's really important. Of course, any other kids thing about Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube.